Hey, good morning. It's Deb and Mom with Bowl Me Over. We are back, and today we're gonna make one of Mom's best recipes. And she discovered that Dan really likes ribs, and so this is something Mom's been making for years. It is on the blog, and that's how to make ribs in the oven slowly. If you don't have a grill, don't sweat it, because these are going to be just as good as some of the ribs you get at some of the best rib houses, the best smokers. So I think it's something you're really going to enjoy. It is early in the morning.
True.
And but that's part of Mom's magic when she makes this recipe. So first, why don't we walk you through what you use? Go ahead, Mom, and tell us what we're using.
Of course, the ribs. And then I use foil, and I use mustard and Montreal seasoning with a brush to put it on with, and we'll start by taking off the membrane.
Okay. Well, that's going to be my job today, and we'll see just how talented I am. Mom and I were laughing, and we had no idea of what each other was wearing, but once again, we're color coordinated today, including our gloves. So anyway, okay, so the first thing you want to do is take off the membrane, and the hardest part about that is actually starting it. So it might take a minute for me to get that. I'm like, where do you start? I'll use him to start off with. And I've found when you start removing the membrane, this one is just, that sometimes doing it with a, I'm going to turn it this way, a butter knife just to get underneath it. Once you get underneath it, that first little bit, it's not so bad. There we go. And then trying to get a hold of it is always an issue. And that's why once I kind of get it in there and get a hold of it, I'll use a paper towel to hold it, because it will, thank you, before I cut myself, it will kind of rip and tear. Like I won't be able to hold it well with my fingers. So let's, we'll see how we do here. Oh, it's just a slippery thing. So give me a few minutes. This is going to be the hardest part of the whole recipe. So I finally got a good grip on this. And so now, see how easy it is to pull that right off? But boy, that first little bit is always a challenge. And that's why that paper towel just helps a ton, because your fingers slip off it. Wonderful. Okay. So now that I've done the heavy lifting today, I guess we're on to you, Mom.
Okay.
What are we doing next?
We're going to put mustard on it, and that will season it good for, and it'll help
The steak seasoning adhere.
to adhere to it.
So you can see Mom's pretty generous when she's seasoning it. See, and I would do that with my hands, because I'm kind of a hands-on person, but Mom, she uses her brush, so that's great. So I'm going to go ahead and take mine off. So you're doing both sides, not just one side?
Both sides. Because the seasoning needs to be all around.
All around. Okay. And this is, you can see, that's it's kind of a small rib, but it's a meaty rib. So this is going to be really tasty. And we're having this for dinner tonight. We invited ourselves over. And now Mom's going to put on the seasoning. About how much do you put on, Mom?
I try to just get it so that it covers it really good, but not heaped on.
Yeah. Okay.
And to see how much it is,
it's on the blog. I'll put it down below. I think it's like a tablespoon and a half, but she doesn't glop it on there. She doesn't, she's generous with it. And so it makes it pretty easy. There is a recipe for Montreal steak seasoning on the blog. And so if you want to make your own, the recipe I have is really, really good. And it tastes just like the store. And you probably already have all the seasonings in your seasoning cabinet to begin with. So food for thought there.
And then we just seal it up good.
So that was seasoning is. What do you,
Now,
So does
now we're going to put it in the refrigerator
okay, for how long?
for about 4 hours.
For about 4 hours. So Mom's going to refrigerate this. It's going to take 3 to 4 hours. We're just going to let it marinate really good and kind of get all those good flavors through it. And we will be back in, wait for Mom to come back here. We're going to be back, and then I'll show you what we do next. So just super easy. We're, just take the membrane off, slather it with mustard, sprinkle it with steak seasoning or your favorite seasoning, whatever you have on hand. I do have an excellent dry rub on the blog too. I'll link that below. But for this recipe, Mom always uses Montreal steak seasoning and refrigerate for 4 hours. We'll be back. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, we are back. And just a little funny note, Mom and I did this 3 times before we got it right. And then I just realized I forgot to turn on the camera. So we're gonna do it 4 times. The ribs are out of the refrigerator and they've sat in there for about 4 hours. They've developed that flavor through the mustard, through the Montreal steak seasoning. So these are gonna be good and flavorful. What's next, Mom?
There's really nothing. We need to put them in the oven.
So you have the oven preheated at
350.
350. And so Mom's going to put them in the oven. They're going to bake for
2 hours.
2 hours. They're going to bake for 2 hours. We'll be back after that, and I'll show you how we finish these up and get them ready to throw on the table. We'll see you in a bit. Oh boy, does the house smell good.
It sure does.
Mom's been busy cooking over here. As you can see, we changed, or at least I changed. It got a little warmer this afternoon as the day progressed, but the ribs are done. So just to recap the ribs, we pulled off the membrane off the back. Mom put mustard on them.
Yep.
And Montreal steak seasoning. She wrapped them up really good, and into the refrigerator they went for 4 hours. And then we pulled them out and we tucked them into the oven at
350.
At 350 degrees, and they bake for 2 hours. And now the house smells amazing. So now, the challenge is you want these restaurant style ribs, but we don't have a grill. We don't have a grill to put them on. So we're going to do the next best thing. And that is tuck them under the broiler. So I'm going to pick this up and show you a little bit better. So you can see if you, in fact, I'm just going to come get the camera and bring it over just to show you how tasty these look. I'll be right. So the neat thing about this, if people say you can't get that pull off the bone rib, see this right here? You can tell that that's done because that's just starting to pull off the ribs and stuff, and they look so meaty. This is going to be perfect. Just kind of give you an idea what it looks like before we broil it. Okay, so we're back, and Mom's going to do her thing, which the next thing is she's going to use her favorite barbecue sauce, whatever that is, and slather it over side one.
First I'm going to do is flip it over.
You want
so I
flipped
can
over?
do the
Okay.
back side first.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, we're going to do that. That's what I get for assuming I know what I'm talking about. All right. Ooh, it's almost fall apart goodness here.
And you'll see the bone is just ready to
Yeah,
pull
you
right
could just
out.
pull it right out. She's going to use her handy dandy brush and just brush all that good barbecue sauce all over it. And if you get a chance, write in your comments, what's your favorite barbecue sauce? I know it's always really controversial. We're kind of partial to Baby Ray's. I think that's always really good. And I know that's not always real popular though, so Tell me what your favorite barbecue sauce is. All right, and there we go.
I'm gonna put just a little bit more on this side because I've got the edges to do.
Okay, that's pretty smart.
That's why I wanted to do the back side first.
Okay. Mom, as I mentioned earlier, this is like Dan's favorite, one of his favorite meals, and so Mom oftentimes makes this and invites us over for dinner. And then Dan's really happy if Mom makes deviled eggs to go with it.
You think I didn't?
Oh, did you really? That's funny. That is like his favorite thing in the world. Okay. So in the background, Mom has the oven on broil. However, we did not move the shelf. The shelf is in the same place, but we're going to put these in. And do you flip them on both sides or just the top?
I do it on both ways.
Okay.
So we're out after 5 minutes and do it again.
Okay, so we're going to put it in for 5 minutes on broil with the shelf in the middle of the oven. Then we're going to take them out, flip them, broil it again for 5 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay guys, the timer just went off, and let's get them out of the oven so you can see. Oh goodness.
How about that?
The edges are charred. It looks absolutely perfect. Oh, this is gonna be tasty. Let me turn them over now. I think it's just gonna break. So.
Why don't you just cut it first and then turn them over?
Okay. What do you think?
What about here?
This is gonna cut regardless. See how tender these are?
Make this, yeah, make them into half of it, just half and half, and then make this half and half, and then the guy's gonna have that one.
Yeah.
Didn't
Didn't even really need to cut them. I'm gonna put them on our. Whatever you do, don't touch that, because boy, is that hot. Oh goodness, if you could smell the kitchen, this smells amazing. You know what? Let me get the camera and bring it over here and show them to you. Guys, does this look absolutely amazing or what? Those are fall off the bone delicious. And that's it for us today. I would taste test these, but I have two hungry guys right there that I think if we stop to eat,
we'd be in trouble.
we'd be in trouble. So this is an excellent recipe. I hope you give it a try soon. They're so yummy. It's just easy, and you know, especially when you can get pork on sale, get ribs on sale, buy an extra one.
We got these 2 for 1.
Yeah, we did. That's right. So Mom dropped one off at my house, and that was this one. So worked out good. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us. Don't forget, all of the ingredients and the instructions are below. And leave a comment. That helps me. It helps the world for the channel. Like, share, all the things. Any questions, though, you can click over to the blog, bowlmeover.com. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
Goodbye.